Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and today I have an Angelina Jordan reaction video for you, and I'm quite nervous for this one. I don't know why. This is my first reaction to one of her original songs, and there was a few options of which one to listen to, and I've decided to go for this one. I don't know why. That There's just something about her singing on a stage, nothing behind her, just her and a microphone. And I think if she would have been in her home studio singing it, if I would have seen one there, I would have probably reacted to that, but I didn't see one. But yeah, so this is Shield, and it is an original song. And I was saying back in December that I will be doing a lot more of original songs. So for the whole of January, you can expect Shield. I think there was another one called Oslo, if I remember rightly. Million Moles, Seventh Heaven. So yeah, there's a few of her originals, but around obviously doing a lot more of her other songs, which she's covered from other artists as well. So yeah, it's I don't know what to expect from this. I don't know what kind of song. I know that people have said that Seventh Heaven is more of an upbeat song, and these ones are more slower songs. And I know there's a story behind each and every original song that she's done, which at the moment I don't know. So I'm fully expecting to see in the comments what the story is behind each song. And believe me, I read every single one of them. I can't always reply to every comment. I do reply to every comment. Sometimes I might not write anything, but you will get a heart and a thumbs up. But I read every single comment that comes onto this channel, and I really have enjoyed reading about her past, and like where she's come from, all of her charity work, and the story in the Middle East, and like the barefoot prince, everything that I've seen on the channel so far that people have written. It's just fascinated me. But yeah, the comments now, it is the case that I can go to sleep and wake up 6 hours later and I've got 200 comments. So it's not always easy to sit there and reply to every one of them. But I do read every single one of them. But I'm rambling on. Let's get into this. I am looking forward to it. It is the first original song that I've done of hers. So I am looking forward to it. I hope I like it. I think I know I will, but I hope I do.
Please be my shield against all that's blue. Love me and lead, and I'll carry through. Keep me from danger, don't leave me too soon. Forgive me for all that I am. Shadows they whisper, stare at my soul. Misled are those who march alone. You guard my dreams and care for my hope. Forgive me for all that I am. You are my fire when I can see. You're the one I'm watching over me. You are my fire, yeah.
Okay, so the discussion on a lot of the comments on the channel has been that when she brings out, like, it's expected that she brings out an album around July 2023. Well, I'm saying 2023, it's 2023 now, so around July time. But and it's been a discussion now of what kind of album. A lot of people have said like blues and jazz. I've said all along that if she brings out an album, I want it to be like a mixed, because I've listened to a mixed collection of her songs so far. They've all been covers. This is the first original. So in my mind, I've been looking at it and thinking that, like, go for a mixed genre, because that's what I'm used to listening. But after hearing this, like, I'm a minute and 16 seconds in. Release an album with songs like this. Don't do every single one of them slow. You need upbeat songs on there. But this is honestly, this sounds really good. That I want to do it. That, like, I'm trying to listen to the lyrics at the same time. So I'll probably, after this, I probably will go back and listen to it again, like preferably like with a lyrics video and things like that, so I can actually see the lyrics. Because a lot of the songs that I react to that I've done of her so far, I already know the song very well. So with most of them anyway, not all of them. So yeah, I probably will go back and watch this again with the lyrics. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far.
You are my fire when you are leaving. Promise you won't give up on me. You are my fire. Surround me with angels, don't let them go. Please let my shelter forever hold. You got my dreams, care for my heart. Forgive me for all that I am. You are my fire when I can see. You're the one who's watching over me. You are my fire, yeah. You are my fire when you are leaving. Promise you won't give up on me. You are my fire.
It does sound incredible. One thing that I want to know now as well is, did she write this herself? That I know that there's a song, I think it was Million Miles, that she wrote, like, I think it was when her granddad was sick or after the death of her granddad. So I'm presuming she wrote that one herself. But did she write this one herself? That's something that I'd like to know, because like she's amazed me from everything that I've watched. The fact that like from such a young age she can sing such powerful songs, and like over the years that like that's just developed and got better and better and better, and she amazes the hell out of me. And I reacted to a song that came out in December, and she sung The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, and wow. I honestly, it amazed me that someone so young could sing that song so well. And like, yeah, I just want to know that has she got the songwriting ability behind her, as well as being like the amazing singer that she is? That did she write this song herself? Even if like she had help writing it, but it's yeah, it is that, did she write this herself?
When on my face sitting right from my bones, feeling so tired and alone. You are right there, always right there. For that I am grateful to be laid your life through. You are my fire when I can see. You're the one who watching over me. You are my fire. You are my fire when you are leaving. Promise you won't give up on me. You are my fire.
Do you know what? Honestly, like I said at the beginning, I really didn't know what to expect from watching, like, reacting to her first original song. Not her first, I don't know if it was her first one, but it's my first time reacting to an original song of hers. And I'll tell you what I was thinking more towards the end. It is the case that, like I said, everything I've watched up until now has been covers. And I know I've annoyed a lot of people in it with saying that, like, oh, in this one she sounds like Amy Winehouse, in this one she sounded like Elvis, and like she sounded like this person and that person in different ones and things like that. And to me, it's just what I hear. But what I really like about this one is I feel that in this, I really got to hear how she wants to sing. I've been told, obviously, that like whatever she sings, she tries to pay homage to the original artist and things like that, which I respect and I appreciate. But this one, I got to listen to her of how she wants to sound. So that discussion of like what her album should be, I feel that after I've done the first 4 or 5 original songs of her throughout January, I think I'll probably get a better idea then of what kind of album that I want it to be, because it's not just the covers that I would have listened to. But like I said, I've really enjoyed this. That I didn't know what to expect. That and obviously I might get comments to say, yeah, I should have listened to this version or that version better. But like for this version, she really did. I really did enjoy it, and people have been saying it in the comments, and it is true that I have become a fan now of Angelina Jordan. That if I would have found her videos before I started doing this reaction channel, it would have still been the case that I would have still been listening to all of these songs. I probably would have listened to them a lot quicker, because it would have just been these songs that I would have been focusing on. But for every song that she brings out, so I started with Angelina Jordan, like with Suspicious Minds, and like I couldn't believe it. Like straight away, like with that, I went to my dad and showed my dad, because he is a massive Elvis Presley fan, and even he enjoyed it. And then the same with the Michael Jackson one. I went and showed my mum the Michael Jackson one, Heal the World, and then when she done Patsy Cline Crazy, and then when she done Christina Aguilera Hurt, I showed my mum, and even she was like, wow, that's an incredible singer and things like that. My daughter, actually, I've showed my daughter a couple of the songs that she's sung, because they're songs that I've listened to over the years, like since my daughter's been born, that my daughter knows. So they're on my kitchen playlist and things like that. So like my daughter, when I'm listening to them, my daughter will come out and start singing the song. So I can't remember what song it was. It was what was it? There was a song. It was only a couple of weeks ago. And Unchained Melody. That I reacted to her singing Unchained Melody, and I got my daughter to come out, and I said to my daughter, like, listen to this girl, that she's only 12 years older, or however old she was in that video, and I think she probably was a bit younger. But even my daughter, like, she's like, oh wow, Daddy, can you search for her name on my YouTube, like on her iPad, so she can watch more? So even my daughter's looking at her now, thinking that like she wants to listen to more songs. So it's not the case. I know people have turned around in the comments and said, like, I'm only watching these Angelina Jordan ones because of it brings in the views and the subscribers. It is really not the case, because for every performance I see of this girl, one of my favorite performances for this entire channel, through every artist, every bit of comedy ever, has been the first time ever I saw your face. And for the Angelina fans, they may look at that and think, oh no, she sung better than that and things like that. But for me, it's just something that song has. I've always liked that song. I've always enjoyed that song. So to hear other people singing it, it's not even like the original that like is my favorite. It's the Leona Lewis version. So hearing her sing it in the way that she did, it just makes me think, what's next? I want to hear what's next. And I have become a fan of her, but there's been quite a few artists on this channel that I've reacted to. Katrina Velarde, that I couldn't tell you, like, over Christmas how many times I listened to her songs, especially Oh Holy Night. Morissette, I've listened to so much. Pentatonics, I've got like 5 or 6 of their songs now on the top of my playlist. So like, I'm not following these artists just for the views or the subscribers. It really is the case that I'm really enjoying what I'm listening to, and I'm listening to them outside of actually doing YouTube as well. And yeah, Pete and Baz, Mr. Worldwide. Oh my God. Look, I'll show you. I'll prove it to you now. If you go to my Amazon Music, that I've got loads of different playlists on here, but there's one playlist that I like to play in the kitchen that, where is it? So on here, it is the case that, where are we? Kitchen. Oh, by me, wrong one. So yeah, so like Pete and Baz, Mr. Worldwide. Look, oh, you can't see it. So you got Pete and Baz, Mr. Worldwide, which is what I've done on the channel. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, you bugger. Yeah, and then you've got Amazing Grace by Pentatonics, and like you've got Angelina Jordan on there, Fant Morissette on there, some of the covers that she's done. I've got Katrina Velarde with another a cappella group. That there's so many like songs on this channel, and even down to Elvis Presley, that if you've watched my Elvis covers, you'll know some of my backstory with Elvis and my dad being a super fan. But I've even come to learn to appreciate a lot more of his songs. So yeah, this channel, doing this channel has really, like, I was very stubborn with music beforehand, and doing this channel has kind of brought back my passion for listening to music. And it is the case, I listen to a lot more music now, and it's also taken away that stubbornness where I'm not just listening to the same playlist over and over again. I'm actually exploring new music and different music, and this is one that I really enjoyed. I will have to go on Amazon Music and see if this is on there, because I really did enjoy it. But I've been rambling on long enough, guys. Listen, thank you all for tuning in. You can expect to see quite a few more of Angelina Jordan's original songs on the channel throughout January and throughout the rest of the year. Basically, when she does release her album, I'm going to react to every single song on the day it gets released. So but yeah, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. I really did. Until the next time, take it easy.